We're going to take a look at a mukbanger that has been possibly kidnapped.
The question is she being forced to eat huge amounts of food?
A lot of people are concerned for the welfare and the well-being of Kate Yap. A lot of people basically saying that she has either been kidnapped, held hostage, and forced to eat and make mukbang videos.
Hey guys, I'm sure many of you have heard of the conspiracy theories surrounding mukbang YouTuber Kate Yap. The whole situation around her reminds me of the two separate Marina Joyce incidents. Before we get into the video, I just want to say I'm currently working on another video, but digging into this caused me to temporarily stop that one as I work on this video. Okay, let's get into it. So, who is Kate Yap? Kate Yap is a mukbang ASMR YouTuber with over 600,000 subscribers. She started her channel in March of 2018 and uploaded her first video approximately a month later. Her channel consists of her chowing down on absurd levels of mostly raw seafood. Kate always keeps the top half of her face just out of frame while wearing a mask that appears to look like a blindfold. She primarily communicates with the viewers with text or subtitles over the video while she's eating, and when she does speak, it's whispering, and she only typically speaks for the first few seconds of her videos. This only happened in the first couple of her videos, and since then, if she does communicate, it only seems to be one word or two. So, how did all these conspiracy theories start? I understand what she's doing could be perceived as fairly strange, but that in and of itself, I don't believe is enough to cause the flurry of conspiracy theories around her and her channel. So, what are the conspiracies surrounding her channel? The primary theory I've found around Kate Yap is that she has been kidnapped and is being forced to eat on camera by her captors. While some others have questioned whether Kate is purposely trying to make people think she's in danger so she will get more views and make as much money as possible, while others think it could be something else altogether. Let's dive deeper into the main theory. Has Kate been kidnapped? What evidence is there? I'm going to go through several clips that supposedly show she has been kidnapped. The first thing you'll notice about Kate's videos is that she wears a mask that almost appears to be a blindfold. In this clip, we can see that Kate has what appears to be a busted or cut lip. In this next video, on Kate's upper left arm there appears to be serious bruising as if she's been attacked in some way. And later on in the same video, we can see her opposite arm has a little bit lighter bruising. Another thing that has caused her viewers and the internet at large to question Kate's safety is in this clip Kate writes in the subtitles, "Nobody is here while I'm recording the video. I'm alone at home." But not a few minutes later in this video, the camera moves while she's eating. Then it happens again. And then later on in that video, there's a strange noise just out of frame. This fact has caused many of her viewers to believe that she is being forced to say she's alone, or her supposed captors are writing this in her videos. Another thing that people have pointed to as evidence of this was in her video titled, "I dip seafood in my soda." The text on screen towards the end of the video says, "For several weeks now, there is a polemic about myself." And by the way, for those who, like me, didn't know what polemic meant, the definition is a strong verbal or written attack on someone or something. The text on screen continues and says, "As you can notice, I am happy. Nobody is torturing me. Oh no, I'm lying. In fact, there is people torturing me every day without even knowing it. All those who are continuing to spread the rumor." The wording of these clips ended up causing more concern than it actually quashed, as many people took this as the people constantly questioning whether she was in trouble was actually the thing putting her in danger with her supposed kidnappers. So that was what I would consider more of the serious evidence. Now I want to start going into a more chronological order of her videos. So I'll start by showing some clips from the video titled ASMR Big Quantity of Salmon and Clams. This video was uploaded on July 24th of 2018, and in it we can hear what appears to be someone saying to Kate, "Faster." Did you hear it? I'm gonna play it one more time, but I'll try and enhance it and play it a little bit louder. Then, just 6 seconds later in the same video, we can hear what sounds to be Kate replying to the unknown person by saying, "I couldn't." And just like the previous clip, I'll attempt to enhance the audio. I do want to point out before we get to the next video that these noises, I believe, have a high probability of just being mouth noises created by her eating at such high speeds. The next video we're going to take a look at is titled King Crab Leg, Crab Claws, Razor Shells, Giant Prawn Mussels, which was uploaded on November 28th of 2018. The first possible evidence in this video is this clip in which some think someone says, "I'll slit your throat." And here is the same clip with the audio enhanced. Several minutes later, on the subtitle text written on screen that's supposed to be from Kate says, "Oh good, so yummy. It's illegal, it tastes like that." Many think the using of the word illegal could be some kind of cry for help, or hint that Kate is trying to give people in order to get help. Next up is the video titled King Crab Legs, Salmon, Snails, Tobacco Eggs, which was uploaded on December 10th of 2018. We see at multiple points in the video what appears to be tear stains under the eye parts of Kate's mask. However, I do want to point out that the tear marks could be caused by multiple things, such as allergies, eating spicy foods, etc. Next in the video from March of 2019, titled 4-Hole Aloe Vera Leaves, 11 Honeycomb, many of her viewers believe you can hear her quietly say, "Help me," at the very end of the video. Could you hear it? Again, I'm going to slightly enhance and up the volume of the clip. Now, by this point, it seems as if many of Kate's viewers had started believing there was definitely something going wrong and Kate was in serious trouble, but this would all become exacerbated. We're going to revisit the first video where you can see her busted lip. The video was titled 2 Whole Fish, Whole Giant Squid, and it was uploaded in June of 2019. Towards the end of the video, in the text written at the bottom of the screen, we can see Kate writes, "The meat is so delicious, soft and tender." As you can see, the letters capitalized are SOS. After the infamous SOS video, her fans could only be described as being in a complete panic. The very next video, with the ominous title, "I Am Alive," things would get much worse, as in this video, with Kate's writing, at the bottom of the screen we can see the words, "Hey, I'm still alive, my friends. You can see my smile. Everything is okay for me." Then later in the video, "Look at me. Are you really thinking I am forced to eat?" And finally, "Prawn, just smaller than giant shrimp and easier to eat because I removed the skin." You may be asking yourself, what does it all mean? Well, if you noticed, the capitalized letters of each of those statements spell out the word help. But big deal though, right? As each of those letters were just the beginning of sentences, so it was probably just a coincidence? Well, as you can see here, there were multiple other statements written by Kate, but none of them had a single capitalized letter. These are just a handful of the subtitles written in this video, which just goes to show this was definitely a deliberate act. So at this point, people were believing something was definitely very wrong, and it appears that her channel began to get more views with the conspiracy. So it seems as if, to attempt to quell her viewers, Kate put out her only community post in which she states, "Hello everyone. It's urgent to clarify my situation. Everything is okay for me. Nobody forcing me to eat, and I have any health problem. These marks on my arms are caused by the sun, just like this wound on my lip usually called herpes labialis. I love what I do. Be sure." This community post, however, did little to stop the conspirators, as some of the top comments were, "Hey you kidnapper, if you're reading this, I'm watching you."
It's a coincidence when someone spells out the word love. or dog, not help and SOS. This girl is in danger and needs help. This is actually terrifying. You're not Kate. Westerner won't use Kate Yup in name. It sounds like Hong Kong, Korea, Chinese would use such name. And your description, I am a girl, compared with message that you replied, viewers are totally different person. And your account profile's picture, it was an Asian, not your face. I urge all viewers, please, if you find any clue in those video, please do not reveal it. The more you revealing, the more kidnapper becomes smarter and smarter for the next time. Also, it would endanger for Kate.
So it appears that many people believe this post was written by someone other than Kate. Now, we are coming to the last video posted by Kate, which was uploaded in November of 2019. I just want to warn you, this video may be slightly disturbing to some viewers. I have mixed thoughts on this video. As we saw, Kate was biting into the crab leg, and we hear a crack. As Kate realizes something's wrong, she holds out her hand, spits out the tooth, and shows us the other piece. And then she shows us a whole tooth she had had removed the previous day. Now this, for most people, I would think would be a traumatizing experience, but in what I can only describe as insanity, she continues eating as if nothing had happened, finishing all the food that was left. My thoughts on this particular video is that the fact that she continues eating after losing a tooth is definitely possible evidence she is being forced to eat. However, my thought is that the fact that, for one, it's been over 2 months since her last upload, which before she was doing it pretty much monthly. If she was being forced to eat, chances are her captors would continue making her eat this entire time on video. And two, the fact that she has had a chance to go to the dentist to have that previous tooth removed, which chances are it was through a dentist, as you can see the root and all, leans towards her not being kidnapped. So, what evidence is there that goes against this theory that Kate has been kidnapped? For one, in this video from October of 2019, she does state that she's wearing the mask primarily because she doesn't want to be recognized for her own protection. My guess is that she just does not want her identity released, whether it's because she doesn't want her friends or family to know about her channel, or she genuinely just does not want her viewers to know who she is. I believe the majority of these conspiracy theories surrounding Kate began due to the mask, as many people believed it was an actual blindfold, but as we see in this video, the mask does have holes for her eyes, so she is not blindfolded. And let's go back to that community post from earlier. In it, she states that what appears to be a busted lip is actually a form of herpes, which does check out, as herpes labialis can potentially appear like a cut lip, especially when you don't have a really good close-up of it, and these can occur regularly. And with the statement that the bruising on her arms were from the sun, although this does seem to happen way more often with older people, it is possible for the sun to cause what appears to be bruising, and the fact that this will typically happen on the backs of hands and arms also checks out, as that is where we've seen these marks on Kate. Now for what I think is happening. Let's watch the second to last video on Kate's channel from October of 2019. In the video, we see Kate eating quickly as always, but if you notice on her arm, she has what appears to be a toothbrush tied to it, and I believe the best way to tell why she has this can be explained in this comment. The commenter says, "She just has an eating disorder. You can see that she has a toothbrush taped to her right arm. People with eating disorders use the end of a toothbrush to help them throw up. Throwing up is also really bad for your teeth. The juice that comes with the throw up from your stomach really does damage to your teeth. I think that is why her tooth broke off so easily. The reason why I think she is eating so fast is that how faster she eats, this large amount of food, the less time her body has to digest the food. That can also be linked to the toothbrush. She does not even have to move to throw up, because the toothbrush is right there. Although I don't like the idea of speculating on someone else's mental illnesses, eating disorders, etc., I believe of all the possibilities of what could be going on with Kate, this would make the most sense. If you take into account her dental issues, with her teeth falling out, also with the toothbrush, and the binge eating we see in pretty much all of her videos, I believe that her wanting to hide her identity may be a case of her not wanting her friends and family to know about her serious binge eating. So to end this video, do I believe Kate Yup has actually been kidnapped? No. I believe she may be going through some things health-wise, and that with all of the conspiracy theories circulating around her, she may have decided, since she couldn't make people believe she was okay, she decided to play into it. As she began to do this, her channel views began to go up exponentially, but all of these views, I'm sure, had a downside, which is why she seems to have disappeared for the time being. In the end, I hope Kate is taking care of herself, and that if she is going through health challenges, she is getting help. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next Ghastly Features video.